Chapter 1. The Cat, the Toast, and the Old Greek Dude. Imagine a morning scene. You wake up. It's a calm morning. The kitchen is quiet. A phone buzzes with notifications. Someone walks into the kitchen, still waking up. A cat sits on the chair. The cat is sitting on the kitchen chair, relaxed and still. The toast that went in a few minutes ago is now burnt, dark around the edges. From these observations, sleepy cat, burnt toast, you form basic judgments. That's the beginning of logical thinking. Behind this are two key ideas in logic: concepts and propositions. Concepts are the building blocks of thought. Propositions are sentences that can be true or false. These tools connect you with thinkers like Aristotle, Farabi, and Ibn Sina. We'll use clear, simple examples to practice how they work. This is Aristotle's toast. You can learn the essentials of logic in about 10 minutes. Freshly made, not burnt. Let's begin. Part 2. What is a concept? A concept is an idea your mind uses to group things together. It's the mental picture that appears when you hear a word. If I say chair, what comes to mind? A seat, a backrest, some legs. That mental blueprint, the file in your head labeled chair. This concept lets you recognize many different chairs, even when they look different. Without concepts, the world would feel chaotic. Concepts organize experience so you can make sense of things. You see the furry animal, cat, the thing it's on, chair, the dark slice on the counter, burnt toast, not your finest breakfast. We largely share these concepts. Say chair in Japan or Brazil, and most people get a similar idea. The exact image may differ, but the basic concept is the same. Something designed for sitting. Without concepts, communication breaks down. A concept is simply a clear idea we use to identify and classify things. Simple, right? Chapter 3. Building with ideas. Simple and compound concepts. We have simple concepts and we have compound concepts. A simple concept can't be broken into smaller ideas. What is red? Just red. Hard. Soft. Loud. Each names a single feature. Combine simple concepts to form compound ones. Red plus chair equals red chair. Your mental blueprint becomes more specific. Toast is a concept. Burnt is a concept. Combine burnt toast, a more precise idea. Sleepy is a simple concept. Cat is a concept. Combine sleepy cat, clearer and specific. Cute sleepy cat, very burnt toast, uncomfortable wooden chair. As you stack concepts, precision increases. Classical thinkers like Aristotle, Farabi, and Ibn Sina studied this closely. Understand how ideas are built to think clearly. Ask, is it simple or compound? If compound, what are its simple parts? It's like being a good mechanic of your own thoughts, nice and tidy. Chapter 4. Let's make propositions. We have our concepts, but by themselves they are silent. To use them, we form sentences. In logic, a proposition is a declarative statement. It asserts something about the world and can be true or false. It is not a question. It is not a command. It is a declaration. When you say, "This is a chair," you have made a proposition. If you point at the cat and say, "This is a chair," that proposition is false. The toast is burnt is checkable. If the toast is blackened, the proposition is true. All cats purr is a general claim we can investigate. Its truth depends on the facts. A concept simply is. It is neither true nor false. But the cat is sleepy is a proposition with a truth value. By sorting true from false propositions, logic builds reliable conclusions. From established truths, we can derive further truths. That is the aim of reasoning. Propositions may be simple or compound. The cat is on the chair, or the cat is on the chair and the toast is burnt. We'll use both today. Okay, so we're making statements, which are propositions. Let's get more specific. Classical logicians split propositions into 4 types. First, quantity, universal and particular. All cats have whiskers. That's universal. Some cats like toast. That's particular. Easier to prove. Then, quality. Affirmative and negative. You either say what something is or what it isn't. Universal affirmative. All chairs are seats. Universal negative. No chairs are animals. Particular affirmative. Some chairs are red. Particular negative. Some chairs are not comfortable. Aristotle mapped out the relationships between these four sentences. If all chairs are seats is true, then some chairs are not seats is false. It's like a little puzzle. With quantity and quality, you clarify the scope and direction of your claim. So, where did all these concepts and propositions come from? They definitely weren't invented on TikTok last week. The superstar of logic was Aristotle. He wrote the rulebook for thinking. He figured out why a good argument works and why a bad one falls apart. He put together a system for 4 types of propositions and syllogisms, tools that ruled for centuries. His works spread around the world. They found new life during the golden age of Islamic philosophy. Farabi, the second teacher. He saw logic as the grammar of thought. Ibn Sina, doctor, scholar, philosopher. He built his whole system on logic. They made concept definitions better and improved the rules for drawing conclusions. For them, logic wasn't just about winning arguments. It was about clearing up your thinking and getting closer to the truth. So, when you're wondering if cats really like toast, you're following in the footsteps of giants. Well, yeah. Form is more important than content. The same structures follow the same rules. This insight guides you in your daily debates. Classical logicians gave us a toolbox for building strong arguments and taking apart weak ones. A syllogism is like a logic sandwich. 2 premises, that's the bread, and a conclusion, the yummy filling. All humans are mortal. Socrates is human. Therefore Socrates is mortal. Guaranteed. Everything burnt is sad. This toast is burnt. Therefore this toast is sad. A counterexample is your secret weapon against big general statements. All birds can fly. What about penguins? Boom. Argument over. Just one stool can break the claim that all chairs are comfy. Definitions clear things up. Using the same word with different meanings just makes arguments last longer. Aristotle's trick, the genus and species difference. A chair, genus, a piece of furniture. Species difference, designed for one person to sit on. Clear definitions stop people from talking past each other. See? Okay? Let's test out our new tools with a little logic puzzle. The task: can all of them be true at the same time? Find the contradiction if there is one. 1. The cat is on the chair. Simple statement. 2. If, then, a compound statement. 3. The chair is empty. Simple, negative. If 1 and 2 are true, then we conclude the chair is full. That's modus ponens. But 3 says, empty. Direct contradiction. They can't both be true. At least one of them is wrong. You have to go back and check like a detective. Maybe the cat is a pillow. Maybe it's a magic chair. Maybe the person reporting forgot their glasses. Logic screams at you, something is wrong somewhere. This is a lie detector for sets of statements. Well, yeah. So, after all these cats, chairs, toast, and old Greek guys, what's the big takeaway? Your brain is a battlefield. Every day, you're bombarded with statements, news headlines, ads, social posts, your uncle's opinions. They're all trying to convince you. Logic is your armor and your shield. When you hear something, ask, what's the main idea? Is the definition clear? What kind of statement is it? If it's a general statement, is there even one example that proves it wrong? Are they talking with facts and conclusions, or just feelings? Thinking logically makes you a more responsible citizen of both the internet and the world. Look at your toast at breakfast. Concepts: bread, heat, color, statements. This toast is perfect. It's a little burnt. It's a portal to the dark dimension. Hopefully not. Aristotle, Farabi, Ibn Sina. They're not dusty old books. They're practical tools for everyday life. Keep your ideas clear. Check your statements. May your logic be strong, your arguments valid, and your toast never burnt.